Morning. This is Monday morning. This thing went off before I was ready to go, but I'm gonna do a coffee chat here this morning. But I'm gonna do it uh, on my schmooze and see how that works out. Uh, this morning I'm gonna be going outside here and flying my um, tiny whoops. I'll get settled here in a minute. But I don't know if any of you know what a tiny whoop is. But tiny whoop is a look at me, picture going crazy. I'm using my smooth this morning and trying to get it set up. Some crazy pictures, huh? There we go. Hit that. Now it should work. Getting things set up. Anyways, you're seeing me. Let's flip it around. Let me show you what my tiny whoop is. This is, we're all set up outside here. This is my tiny whoop setup. As you can see, it's got the goggles, and this is what I see through. These little tiny whoops here. This is my, I have actually 3 of them, but I'm going to be flying 2 of them. And have a bunch of batteries here, and I'm flying for my thing, and I see the picture coming from the goggles here, which is really a lot of fun. And we've cleaned the backyard up out here, and now I have room to fly out here, where before we had the swimming pool, and it was hard to fly. And oh, by the way, I've already drank my coffee, so but we're doing some experimenting here. Yesterday we was out to the flying field there and tried to do some our morning chat, and the picture wasn't horrible, but it wasn't good. We wasn't getting a great connection out there. You can see it's a little foggy out here this morning. It's warm. It's probably close to 70 out already this morning. We've had some beautiful weather here. These warm days, and it cools a little bit off at night. We get fog in the morning. I'll go back to me. All right, look at me a little bit. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. So anyways, this is the start of my morning here. We're out here on the deck, and just kind of getting things ready to do a little chun. I like to fly this tiny whoop early in the morning when there's no wind. I can fly these indoors, and they work out really good indoors. But the wind really affects them a lot. And I can already see the palms moving just a little bit here, and just a little bit of a wind will make them go squirrely. You can do them. Sometimes they fall out of the sky, which is not a good thing. But these are fun. I'll set these tiny whoops up and fly around the house, and I'll open the doors and fly in and out, and sometimes be sitting at my desk in the house. But since it's nice out, I'm going to sit outside here this morning and do it. Sky looks kind of clear. I don't know if you can see it in the background. Let's flip it back over to the sky here. It's still blue. It's kind of dark here. The sun hasn't really came up yet, so the sky will brighten up a lot here shortly. Let's look over this way, and you can see the sun starting to light up there to the east with my beautiful palms in the background. I thought I'd do a little experiment with my morning coffee chats. Do something just a little bit different than what I have been, depending on weather and what I'm doing on it. But yeah, we've been struggling with the YouTube channel. They've all made some changes. Basically, what happened is YouTube don't like the small channels. They forget that all the small channels that become big now is where they make all their money. And so what YouTube does, they're trying to smush them down, and they've done this. They have driven out a lot of the small channels, and And what I'm meaning by this is this: they do a monetization. Monetization means they put a little ad on your channel, and they will pay you a tiny amount for that. But over the course of a few months, you get a small little check for it, and it helps. But now they've made this so big that you have to have like a thousand subscribers now. You have to have I was thinking it was 8,000, but it's 4,000 hours of view, which means you every day your channel has to have someone watching it continuously, or a bunch of people combined continuously for about 11 hours. And that's quite a bit of airtime on it. So they pretty much made it almost impossible for the small channels. And then a lot of the channels will, to help support themselves, will go on with the Amazon. We'll put it back here. Amazon has what they call a associates program. And what the associates program is what you do is you say, hey, I got a link here, and I was doing this. I had a link to Amazon, and you click to it, and you advertise for Amazon. People go there, make their purchases, and they'll give you a small commission on those purchases. And I was doing that up until this morning. We got an email. They said I'm too small. They can't help grow small channels. They prefer to not. So what I've done, I'm canceling all my Amazon accounts because they can't support me. Why would I want to support them? So we're done. We had Amazon Prime in that, and that's going to go away. We'll delete that. It's really not worth it. It's a scam that Amazon puts out, and so we won't be an Amazon affiliate. So I won't bug you anymore about click to this link and that. And another thing coming up, by the 20th, they'll demonetize me. When you go to my channels, no more ads. You can watch my channel ad free. Where the other channels you got to sit through their ads or click off of them. So coming up there by the 20th, there my channels will be ad free. You'll be able to watch them without being bothered by ads, and just enjoy the content that I'm putting up. And kind of going back to the beginning of when I started my YouTube channel. I started it just for enjoyment and that, and I thought, hey, make a couple bucks, that helps. Retired old guys like me don't make much money, and so every little penny does help out a lot. And so then I thought, hey, this would be cool. I'll go along and play their game, and it don't work. They cut the little guy out. So hey, my encouragement out there, if you guys watch a lot of YouTube channels, go check out the smaller channels. They have great comment. They're kind of falling away because YouTube's trying to get rid of them. But check them out and do them all a favor. Subscribe to them. Subscribe to all these little channels and help them out if they're continue to grow. I don't know, maybe in several years or whatever it takes, maybe I can get back to that point that YouTube thinks I'm a reputable channel, because what I say doesn't matter to YouTube at this point. So hey, help out the small channels. It's always good to help out the small guy. It's even like business. So many of the big box stores and that get all the sales and stuff, but and the little guys always kind of struggle along there. So help out the little guy. No matter what you do, if you're buying something, go down and help out the little guy. They are the heart blood of this country, and they tend to get overlooked and discriminated against on it. So help out the little guy. Well, hey, I'm gonna not make this a very long morning coffee chat. I'm just want to come out and touch base with you. I'm gonna go out here and fly my tiny whoop before the winds kick up, and so there's my equipment. There's my goggles. These are pretty cool goggles. The only problem I might have this morning, the humidity's high, my goggles fog over, and then I can't see, and sometimes that makes it difficult, but we're going to play around and see how it goes there. But this is what I'm doing this morning, early in the morning. See how that went off on me? Now I got to focus myself back in again. Crazy. There I am. I'm using my smooth. I have a Q smooth. It's pretty cool. I have fun playing with it. I put it on and see if I move it around. It keeps it smooth. It doesn't get jerky on it. It makes a better video on it. So that's what I've always done, try to get better video quality. Hey, everybody have a happy Monday, and do whatever it takes to enjoy your day. And we'll probably be on tomorrow morning. So see you the next time.